I'm Bill Perkins, and I'm a cancer survivor from the Leonard Cancer Institute. I had a cousin who had pancreatic cancer who was younger than me. He ended up passing away, actually on my birthday of 2021. And so he started showing signs of things that I was showing, and it turns out that I did actually have a cancer mass blocking my liver, which resulted in a pretty major surgery called Whipple. And then when they removed it, they found out it was cancerous, and that resulted in 7 months of chemotherapy. The surgery was in early April of last year. I spent 11 days in the hospital, actually 9 in intensive care, and then we were going to start chemotherapy about a month later. The process of going through it was incredible. I learned more about myself than I ever thought I would ever know. Coming over here into the Leonard Cancer Institute, the nurses were phenomenal. Everything from the head nurse, my nurse advocate, they're good-hearted people. They're very kind people. They're very loving, and they make a very difficult situation so much easier. The head nurse that worked on my case, her name was Adrienne. She was fantastic. Adrienne called me and says, I'm gonna be, your head nurse. And I just said to her, I said, remind me again your name. And she said, Adrienne, like in Rocky. Well, I'm a huge Rocky fan, so she became, instant friend. Nobody wants to have cancer, but when you do, you need to have people around you that care for you and really are kind to you. My wife and I, after we left, after the bells were ringing and we got in the car, there was a little bit of emotion. And as we were driving home, she said to me, she goes, what, are you happy? And I said, yeah, it's mixed emotions. I'm happy that it's over, but I'm sad I don't get to see my friends anymore, because these people are truly my friends. And I still get to see them every couple of months for scans and things like that for a couple of years. But they're phenomenal people. When somebody gets clear and they're on their last chemo treatment, they ring the bells as they're walking out the door to just say, hey, somebody's beat this. They beat the odds. The last treatment that I had in December of last year, we did that because of what Adrienne had said about Rocky. I found a picture of Rocky, flexing his muscles, and I superimposed my driver's license picture on it. And then on the back, it thanked the 2 doctors that work with me and all the nurses. The end result was, as of now, I'm cancer-free. So life is good. Was it worth the experience? Yeah. Sometimes you have to be taught, you have to go through a rough trial to figure out who you really are. And we're born to do hard things. And so this was easy. I got the challenge to figure out whether or not I was strong enough to take the hits. Turns out I was.